I had my mic muted. Oh, thank you for telling me. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start from scratch. I'll have to put a note on the thing. Hey, everybody, the sound didn't come on until 6 something into the stream. 6:40 approximately. Thank you, Lapo. I'm glad I looked over and saw that you were typing. Okay, so starting from scratch. Happy Thursday, everybody. Jupiter Day. It is March 11th, 2021. And phew, energy is very interesting. First of all, we have the moon in Aquarius right now. It's getting ready to trip over into Pisces, and it's going to be joining Neptune and the Sun and Venus over there for the new moon on Friday. Guess what? The 13th. Mhm. Yeah. Or, well, it's Saturday the 13th. Sorry. But that Friday night is when the energy really starts. That'd be the night if you do your rituals in the evening. You don't have to do them at night. A lot of people think, oh, you have to do it at night under the moon. Not necessarily. You're just tapping that energy. So it can be day or nighttime. Doesn't matter. Nope. Doesn't matter one iota. Anyway, I was looking at the Sabian symbol when I was showing you guys. Let me pull it back up. And this is a man coming down a mountain. If I can get it to focus. Focus. There we go. A man bringing down the new law from Mount Sinai. Well, there you see a little man right here coming down through the darkness, right? And it's like, I heard in my head, bringing the law down is what I heard when I saw this. And it's interesting because I always knew I had a huge problem with Moses and I didn't understand what it was, why I had such a problem with him. Well, the tablets of destiny were stolen and taken to the mountain. And that's why I had a problem with Moses, because they were stolen. Moses wasn't supposed to have them in his hands at all. So anyway, there you go, bringing the law down today. The Justice card's been in a lot of the readings, so I have a feeling that many of you have been dealing with some sort of legality, something that's coming back time and time and time again because we haven't pursued legal action of some sort, legal remedy of some sort. Anyway, bringing the law down. And then I got the card totality. So finally bringing this full circle for a lot of you. And it's funny because the reasons that we keep getting this on our plate are laziness and stress. And we need to learn how to juggle through the stress of it, okay? So they're teaching us how to juggle through the stress, but they want us to pursue for sure. Because if you don't, they'll continue to do what they do to other people. And it affects the collective. So if you're dealing with something that affects other people, particularly, it's definitely you got to do what's right. So I hope that helps some of you. I know a lot of you are going through that based on messages I've been getting. So, yeah. And we don't like getting all a Queen of Swords, do we? Or King of Swords. Queen particularly, or Lady Justice, but sometimes it is called for bringing down the law. So let's take a look at the energy for today. This is a reading for a daily mission guidance reading. For those down here that know they got missions, a lot of them are twin flames. Mission guidance. Overall energy for today, please. Wow. There they are. Talk about some crazy flipping out. Okay. Oh, nice. Overall energy, the healer and the priestess. Ooh. Because bringing down the law is going to bring some healing. Yep. All right. What's our highest priority? Okay. That one. Wow, they're flipping right on the deck. There's the Queen of Swords. Like I said, getting all Queen of Swords isn't something we always necessarily want to do. Not the kind of energy we want to carry, but it's time to get some backbone with this bringing down the law thing. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Wow, that came out quick too, and they're flipping right on the deck and then landing down on the table. Very interesting. Apocalypse. That card is Age of Aquarius. It means the same thing. All things that were once hidden are now revealed. The Demiurge. This is about your foundations. Okay, guys. Let's take a peeky at this underlying. I always like to take a little peek at it. Your foundations, the ivory shield, picking a path, and there's that Lady Justice again. She is always not far behind in this, doubling down, working harder. And there's that Chariot. Tells a story, does it not? But let's look at the very current energy. So we've got the Demiurge, 4 Wands. Foundations card, 4 of Scepters. The Demiurge builds our psychic platform of success. This is the attending spirit who guides your intangible idea into tangible work product in the material world. The Demiurge marks progress, achievement attained, and this is the spirit presence with you through a momentous rite of passage. The Demiurge is the spirit to help you cull from the spiritual or intellectual plane and bring perfected work into form on the physical plane. Nice. Perfected work. The 4 scepters can be celebrating with others, celebrating with a significant other, can be a marriage. But yeah, it's about our inner or outer foundations. Okay. The overall energy for today is the healer and the priestess, major arcana. We've got 2 here and 1 here, so another big day. But the healer, key 17, major arcana, that is the star card. That is the card of Aquarius. The healer. You have overcome a brutal yet necessary trial in your life, and now your holy guardian angel returns to heal your battle wounds. The healer appears to mend what was broken. Capax D, capable of receiving the divine. The mind is formed in the image of God, and in that it is capable of divinity. Your capacity of holding divinity within you is now being revealed. The goblets pour forth hope and faith in yourself that you are capable of greatness. Key 17 is the star of the Magi, and when the healer appears to you, the fragments of your broken world will be healed. This is an omen of restoration, of rebuilding foundations, salving and alleviating your pains. When the healer is making her presence known to you, it's a prophecy that a blessing is soon to be conferred. So, while you're doing that healing, you're also going to have to use your intuition. Priestess, Sanctuary of Isis. This is the High Priestess card in this deck. Whew. Key 2, Major Arcana. This is Sophia, or wisdom personified. She guides you toward the deepening and broadening of your knowledge. Aspire for scholarship to wield the power of discernment. The priestess is the queen of the angels. When the priestess appears to you, she instructs on the cultivation of your wisdom and intuition. The summation of the choices you have made in the landscape of thoughts you have painted for yourself have taken you to a threshold of a particular path, and now it's time to venture deeper, farther. Here is the wellspring of magic. So, while you're trying to get this healing and wish fulfillment, you need to research just a little bit deeper about the decision you're making on that path. We do have the discerning one here. There's a path you're going to be picking, and it's likely between two. And you need to dig a little deeper, perhaps look at reviews on whatever it is you're trying to discern. Just dig a little deeper, do a little research, homework. And what to be mindful of. It's interesting because the moon is in Aquarius right now, and that's what is indicated on these cards. Fascinating, right? The grand machine at work. Hi, Miss Jan. How's it going? Anyway, I hope you're having a good morning. Hello, Lady Hazel. I love you. How's it going? Anyway, you guys need to dig deeper. Just a little bit deeper before you make that final decision on which path you're picking. But there's a lot of healing to be had from bringing the law down. Queen of Swords. Highest priority. Cut out what no longer serves you, because you are going to be picking that path. And you are bringing the law down. That's a fact, Jack. Oh, yeah. Lots of preparedness. You have to be prepared if you're going, especially in pursuits with Lady Justice, you better have your ducks lined up. That way, there's no wiggling out of the worm. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of the tarot readings have had the Seven of Swords, Sneaky Eeky, or some of the readers have fox cards that are popping out along with the Seven of Swords. There's been some shenanigans, some bad behavior, and we're supposed to rectify that because it's affecting not just yourself, but it's affecting the outward community. So part of that is rectifying that. And you have to have your ducks in a row before you do that. You can't just willy-nilly go after somebody. You must know your shite in front of a judge, right? So, yeah. And that's what's funny, because guess what is right after that? The judge, literally. Can't make that up. Anyway, the Scarlet Shield. That is Queen of Swords. Yes, indeedy. He, the Queen of Swords, is a shorn one, an Aztec warrior priest who shall be your formidable line of defense as you charge forth confidently to face your battles. His shield features an eagle devouring a serpent, a divine omen from the gods. When the Scarlet Shield appears to you, he is making his presence known so that you might go forth into combat, taking your stand with might and confidence. Yeah, because you've done your homework. When the scarlet shield appears, it's time for you to stand your ground, hold your position, and this warrior priest is here, ready to face the fight with you. A male ancestor or one from your paternal lineage can appear to you through the scarlet shield. 17 points tattooed on his dominant hand mark his great triumphs. And yes, it's a he. It's not a she. So, kings and queens, people don't realize king, queen is a title. It doesn't mean sex. It doesn't sex somebody. And that's where a lot of confusion has happened over the millennium, the eons. Everybody thinks it means that. Well, queens used to wear beards. Hint, hint. Just in case you didn't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a thing. Whew. Mm-mm. So cutting out what no longer serves you. You're getting ready to go into battle. Yeah. And that battle is over Lady Justice, right? And guess what? Last Judgment. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going to be getting a wake-up call. T20, the Apocalypse. That is the card of the Age of Aquarius. What was once hidden is going to be brought to light. Mm-hmm. This is a spirit presented upon your path when you have arrived at a point of no return. Yes, totality, the point of no return. See how when the trapeze artist swings out and he lets go of his trapeze and grabs the hands of the other one? That's the point of no return. You either make it or you fail. Either way, it's totality. Mm-hmm. For sure. All right. What has transpired is now irreversible. The only way out is through, punching through, right? This is a moment of full realization for why all that has happened to you has happened. The apocalypse is a spirit of revelation. Yep, and the age of Aquarius. When the answers that were hidden before are now obvious. This is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. When the apocalypse appears in divination with other cards, it adds emphasis of significant spiritual importance to those other cards. Pay closer attention when key 20 is present. The apocalypse is a mythic personification of an event horizon. This is a space-time in which no event that comes subsequent can affect the outcome because all that could have affected it has either transpired or not transpired. The apocalypse card appears when you have crossed the boundary of where gravitational pull over you is such that turning back is impossible. So you're pulling the trapeze artist. And it's kind of like it's more than taking a leap of faith. It's knowing that you've got your ducks in a row and then jumping. So it's a step beyond that. It's not the Fool card. It is very much having your ducks in a row and then jumping. Okay? The Fool doesn't have their ducks in a row. They're just skipping off on a new adventure. This is a whole different ball game. This is actually having your ducks in a row and bringing down the law. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Outgoing energy for this Thursday, March 11th. Don't fear the 11s, folks. That's what they tell me all the time. Don't fear the 11s. Because the 11s are the twins. Mm-hmm. The 11s are the twins. Okay. The twins. I start talking about that and past lives pop up. Yeah. Ordinariness. Okay. A lot of us have a lot of difficulty dealing with the mundane task of life. That's part of why we're getting this presented to us yet again. because we need to come to totality on this situation. Perhaps there's things in the past that you've just let slide because it was easier to let it slide than to do the right thing and stand up for what you believe in, right? That's why this is back on our plates again, because this time we need to do it right, because it's about protecting the community as a whole. And it's not necessarily just the collective of twin flames and those on missions, but it's bigger than that. And this getting over this will allow you to have a lot more new vision because your mind isn't going to be cluttered up with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Okay. So I hope this makes sense to all of you. Some of you, it may not ring true. It might be something minute or it could be something huge. But in some way, there's justice going on in some facet of your life, it would appear. So I hope this helps you guys along your path. Hey, Benchy, how's it going? Anyway, I hope you guys have an absolutely grand Thursday. Remember, bringing down the law, the tablets of destiny, the law. Pretty wild, huh? Ah, yeah, he was definitely working on a project of some sort. I could feel that. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, I'm doing the morning readings live now. So, anyway, I hope you guys do have a grand Thursday. I have sun signs coming out. We're going to be doing water and I believe it's fire next. Yeah. And then on Friday, we'll be doing air and earth. Yeah. So, some more videos coming out today, more chances to join some lives. And if I have the energy, I'll do some of the free personal tarot readings, the single card pulls possibly later today. But definitely going to be doing the sun sign. So I'm going to be working on water and fire. The Temperance card, juggling water and fire, right? Anyway, see you soon for those. Later, guys.